When we talk about the rights, right to quality education, right to equality and respect, idea of inclusive education comes in our mind. Inclusive education is a new term for many parents and teachers. So today in this video we will be discussing the various aspects of inclusive education. First of all, what do we exactly mean by inclusive education? Inclusive education is defined by UNESCO as a process of addressing and responding to the diverse needs of all learners by increasing participation in learning and reducing exclusion within and from education. This means that all children with or without disabilities have the right to a quality education within the same roof. It brings all students together in one classroom and community, regardless of their strengths or weaknesses in any area, and seeks to maximize the potentials of all students. Here is a diagram to show the differences between exclusion, segregation, integration and inclusion. Exclusion occurs when students are denied access to education. Either students with disabilities are not permitted to register to attend a school, or when they register, they are told not to come to school. Segregation occurs when students with disabilities are educated in separate environments, either in separate classes or in separate schools designed for students with a particular impairment. Integration is placing persons with disabilities in existing mainstream education without changing the system of education delivery. So when we talk about the inclusion involves a transformation of education system with changes and modification in content, teaching methods, approaches, structures, strategies and review mechanisms in place. So an inclusive classroom allows a student with a learning or physical disability to learn alongside their peers who do not face similar challenges. Now the question arises, who will be the part of inclusive education? Rights of Persons with Disability Act 2016 has included 19 different disabilities like visual impairment, hearing impairment, locomotor disability, intellectual disability, mental illness, autism spectrum disorder, cerebral palsy, muscular dystrophy, chronic neurological conditions, specific learning disabilities, multiple sclerosis, speech and language disability, thalassemia, hemophilia, sickle cell disease, multiple disabilities, acid attack victim and Parkinson's disease in benchmark disabilities. As per the Right to Education Act 2009 and Rights of People with Disabilities Act 2016 in India, no school can reject admission to any child on any grounds of discrimination, and children are not to be segregated or labeled at any point of time before or after admission. It is true that for many teachers and parents, these disability terms are new and they do not have any idea about the symptoms, causes, cure or dealing related with the benchmark disabilities. In the next video, we will be discussing the milestones and red signals with which parents and teachers can identify the difficulties of the child. But one thing we all must be aware of is the rights of person and related concession in case of any of the disabilities. So the first thing is the school should modify the existing physical infrastructure and teaching methodologies to meet the needs of all children, including children with special needs. All CBSE affiliated schools are to appoint special educators mainly to work with students with autism, mental retardation, cerebral palsy, and specific learning disabilities. Now, CBSE has given few academic concessions also. Students who have the impairments listed under the Persons with Disabilities Act are exempted from studying a third language that is there in classes 6 to 8. Students who are giving board examination may opt for only one language, that is typically Hindi or English, and take other subjects as an alternative for class 10th examinations. Students with disabilities applying as private candidate can opt for music, painting, home science as the subject of study for their 10th and 12th examinations. Students with disabilities are permitted to use a scribe, and in case of autistic children, they are permitted to use the services of a scribe or an adult prompter. They are permitted to avail of extra time for completing their examination paper. The extension of time depends on the length of the paper. It is 20 minutes for 1 hour duration. So for paper of 3 hours duration, 60 minutes extra time will be given. For paper of 2.5 duration, 50 minutes. For paper of 2 hours duration, 40 minutes, and for paper of 1.5 hour duration, 30 minutes extra time will be given. Then compensatory time can be used in addition to the services of a scribe. Some special provisions for visually impaired candidates are also there. Visually impaired candidates are permitted use of screen reading software. There shall be alternate question provided where there are questions having visual inputs in the subjects of English communicative and science for class 10th like map or unseen passages, and physics, chemistry, mathematics, biology, history, geography and economics for class 12th. Separate question papers in enlarged print are provided in subjects of mathematics and science, and students shall be given separate question papers with multiple choice questions based on practical component in place of practical examinations in the subjects of physics, chemistry and biology. Then the question arises how to avail the examination concession for class 10th and 12th. So, examination concessions are granted by Regional Office of CBSE, which has the authority over the school. To avail concessions offered to students with disabilities, a student must be certified. So, following methods of certifications are accepted. First, a disability certificate issued by government hospitals controlled by either the central or state governments. Second, a disability certificate issued by recognized institute of national level, that is National Association for Blind or Spastic Society of India, etc. Third, a disability certificate issued by non-governmental organizations, practitioners registered with Rehabilitation Council of India or central government. When they have certificates to avail of examination concession on the ground of disability, the student must submit a request in writing along with the medical certificates and recommendations of the head of schools in which they study. Now they need to do it in class 9th for the 10th board examination or in class 11th for the 12th board examination. Now it is the responsibility of the school that when it receives such a request, school must forward the request to the concerned regional office immediately for the regional office to acknowledge and make arrangements. A detailed document is attached with this video in which you will find consolidated concessions along with standard operation procedures for seeking exemptions.